wissen sollen, dass das Ende von uns war. Du sitzt im
Hello.
Hello.
I think it's safe to say they like you.
Oh, so lovely to see you guys here. I'm so excited.
And just a starting point, what's it like to be receiving so much love everywhere you go?
It's overwhelming. I really haven't had this before. Like of course we were musicians, we were artists before, but this whole Eurovision universe is just amazing, and it's so lovely to meet you all here. It's amazing. I'm really excited. Hi.
And you are, of course, brother and sister. Whose crazy idea was it to enter Eurovision?
It was both of our ideas, and actually few of our followers on Instagram wrote us and said we should apply.
Yeah, on TikTok.
So maybe it wasn't even our idea, it was the idea of you guys, or...
Yeah.
And this brother-sister dynamic, how does that work on stage? Does it give you an advantage creatively, or is it a little stressful?
Oh.
I think it's fine. I think actually it's very
It's like
chill.
fine with me being on the stage. It's okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
Thank you.
But yeah, I think it's more comfortable to be on stage when there is someone around who you know very well, who you know all your life, basically.
Yeah, exactly. I always love the moments, you know, where I'm like on stage, because most of the time I'm performing for the audience, but sometimes we have like a little eye contact with my brother, and he smiles, and it's so awesome, because then I feel really at ease, and it calms my nerves.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
And in terms of personality, it seems like the two of you have different flavors. Could you describe how you're different?
Oh, I'm sweet, I would say. If we're talking about flavors.
You mean, but that question is actually about personality, is it? Yeah, so I was like confused flavors, yeah. I don't talk much usually. I answer with one-word answers,
So this was really, really hard for you right now.
I'm also more nervous a little bit than my sister.
Is he doing good? Yes, he is.
Thank you.
And your background, you're both trained classical musicians, and yet here we are with a dark, bouncy electro-pop song. Who decided to make that transition? How did that happen?
I will take the credit for having the initial spark to start the project, because I found GarageBand on my laptop, and then I started experimenting, changed to Logic and then to FL Studio, and started like experimenting with electronic music. And my sister, she always sang. She loved to sing in the bathroom, and I told her, yeah, just come here and let's record some vocals, and that's how everything started.
Yeah.
What were some of your early bathroom songs?
Bathroom songs? Oh my God! You know the classics. I don't know, Rihanna and
Lana Del Rey.
Lana Del Rey. Yeah, I love to sing those. Yeah, just a classic karaoke. But I love to do it when no one was home, because you know my father would come in and be like, "Okay, calm down now." Yeah. That's how we got together and made music back in the days.
And now your music is topping the global Spotify charts. Baller was #1. Could you tell us how you create? Oh, yes, yes.
So, sorry, what was the question?
What was the initial thought? How did you create it?
There was two thoughts, an emotional aspect and a technical aspect. I'm gonna tell the technical aspect. We wanted to, take the concept of the effect of vocal chops, where you cut up the voice and make a song with that, because we thought that's an interesting way. And you know, like when the DJ presses that button, like da, 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 and then some effect plays 5 times back to back. We wanted to put that into a song, and we had to find a word for it where there is a syllable which we can loop.
Yeah, exactly.
And now,
now to the to the more emotional part. I think the theme of the song. I think a lot of you guys already know. Maybe if you translated the lyrics, it's about a breakup, but it's not a sad breakup song because I'm bored of sad breakup songs. I wrote a lot of them, and if you listen to our album, there's a lot of sad breakup ballads on there too. Because it's just the way I needed to cope with the whole situation I got broken up with. Surprise, surprise. And yeah, so we wrote a lot of songs, and after a while it just got boring with the sad breakup songs. So the theme was still the same, but I wanted to do a song that empowers me, first of all. To be honest, I'm egoistical. So I was like, okay, I need something that I can vibe to that is like empowering me to be brave for my future and, you know, just start something new with my life. And so this is how the idea came, that I want to do like this feeling of breaking free. I want to encapsulate it in the song and in the lyrics to really get this a little bit angry, maybe even. So then I was looking for a word that really gets this point of breaking free and maybe a little bit aggressively, so I can leave behind the past. And that's how I came to the word Balla in German, which is kind of a word that is used by younger people, I feel like, and you can use it in so many different contexts. It's a wonderful word. We have been using it like a lot in our conversations lately. So you can balla in like a lot of hamburgers if you do something quickly and in a short period of time, in succession. Yeah, you're just like doing one after another, basically. So yeah, some people use it for drugs, but that's like if you do drugs, but that's not that's not our context. So we're using it really in the shooting context, and I wanted to use the English shoot for the stars idiom, or how is it called? Yeah. So basically that's how the whole picture came, and I took that literally into German. I translated it, and so now I'm shooting stars from the sky.
And the decision to sing in German, that's a big one. We haven't had a song fully in German for quite some time. What was behind that?
We have to give some credit to Stefan at this point, who was responsible for selecting the nationals, like the whole television show and everything, because we usually wanted to apply with an English song. Yeah. And we wrote a song specifically for Eurovision. But then Stefan heard Balla, which was already released on our album, like 1 month before. He saw it on social media and he said, just take that song because it's so catchy and it will work well.
Yeah, he was like calling us and what is this Balla la 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 la, this song, I can't get it out of my head. And I was like, yeah, we know what song you mean, but what is yeah, just go with that. And we were like, okay, I don't know about that. Honestly, at first I was like, I'm not sure if I want to take that song to Eurovision, but now I'm actually pretty happy because you guys love it, I feel like, and I love it too. So, yeah.
And now you're in Basel and you've teased your staging. We see a giant boombox, there's a curtain, there's a light, there's a glowing stringed instrument. Could you tell us about the concept you're going for?
Yeah, I honestly, like a lot of people, I guess because of my hair and because of the song, it's also more electronical. Some people said that it was like a Charlie XCX vibe a little bit, something like that. And I honestly, it's like a compliment. I really love her and I love her music. So she was a big inspiration, honestly, for the performance. But it's also, we wanted to do something fresh, you know, because I feel like Germany had a lot of really talented people, like in the past also. For Eurovision, it was just the staging. I felt like it needed something new. So I feel like we kind of did that with Balor and with the whole performance. And I also, what was important to me is that if I'm on stage, I try to be authentic and move authentically. And for example, I can do choreographed stuff, but it's like always on my mind, and it's too much to think about. So honestly, I was just like, maybe I'll just do my thing on stage. And they were like, okay, fine, you do you. So I'm actually doing my own thing, as always, as I have always done. And it's more about the feelings, to really kind of get this feeling across to you guys and to everyone who's watching, to move in your own way and just be authentic. And it's more about being very free and authentic in our performance. So yeah, that was important to me. And also the outfits. I was also thinking about this thing, that I wanted to be less choreographed, less how you
symmetrical.
say? Yeah, less symmetrical. Give it a little bit of freedom. Yeah, everything. My hair, it's always floating around and doing its thing.
The shirt tucked into your side.
Yeah, the shirt and everything, to just be a little bit free, and don't take yourself too seriously, because that's also what the song is about, to have a little fun, because that's what I needed, after breakup. Thanks.
Has the person you broke up with heard the song, and what did they think?
Oh my God, I'm trying to... I always get this question, and I'm trying to... I honestly... okay, I know that the person has heard the song. I'm like 99% sure that he has heard the song. But I actually don't really know what their reaction to it was. But I feel like I know the person and they know me, and it's very peaceful. So I don't think they're like angry with me or anything. So yeah.
And Abor, you've had a glow up too with your instrument. How did that come about? Does it feel warm when you play it?
Warm?
Electric.
Well, it feels a little bit warm because of the charging packs which are powering the lights.
Yeah, true.
But yeah, I really like it. It was a very good call by our team, and I really like how the intro turned out to be, where everything is dark, which you already saw in the 30-second clip. Yeah, I feel like we got a glow up, the cello and me. Yeah.
You also got a glow because you got a haircut.
Me too. Yeah.
The other day.
And I want to open this up to the floor. So if you have questions for Abor and Tynna, raise your hand. Second row right here.
Hi.
Can we come back to me, because I want to get on video?
Absolutely.
Okay.
On the floor, in the turquoise.
Yes. Just as the carpet.
Hello. I would like to ask about sibling rivalry.
Oh.
Do you guys ever get competitive at home? Like, is there Mario Kart competitions or anything like that?
There is normal sibling stuff, but it's not rivalry in the sense of who's better. It's more about just being next to each other,
Because we both
living
know
together.
Who's better. No.
Because we both.
Just because we both know who's better.
Exactly. It's not about those things, who's better. It's more about, like, I don't know, communication or misunderstandings and stuff.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, stuff like, right now we have 2 different hotel rooms, fortunately, but it used to be different in the past, and they put us in one hotel room, and that didn't work out so well, because for example, I go to bed at like 2 o'clock in the morning, and he's like, needs his beauty sleep at 10 o'clock. So there was a little bit of a problem, because I was still like on my phone and like leaving the lights on.
She's tapping with her long nails. It's really loud.
All right, yeah, so stuff like this.
Hello, I'm Luca from Eurovision Insider. I live in Hamburg, and I wanted to ask, have you heard the potentially worry that I shoot for the stars as kind of I'm chasing for my dreams in English? And did you ever consider at any stage before you had to submit the song fully for Eurovision, changing it to I shoot at the stars, which is more representative of the German lyrics?
No, but because that was the whole point. You see, as I talked before about the whole performance, it's not about being perfect. It should be a little bit weird. So that's why I went for the English, and I also liked the message of the English idiom. You know, so shoot for the stars, to go after your dreams. And I also love to talk about this, but it's like you guys have to imagine. We wrote this song like in fall. Last year, so before our album came out, and I feel like I kind of manifested it now being here at Eurovision because I shot for the stars, yeah.
And I think we have time for one more question.
Now it's the video guy.
Thank you. So this is a question on behalf of my German friend Maya, who happens to be travelling Vietnam at the moment. Maybe you can help settle a debate here. In your song, you talk about putting a full stop at the end of a sentence. Mm-hmm. So my question is punctuation important in WhatsApp messages? What do you think?
Oh, okay, that's like a really good question. I love that question. Yeah, actually, I got inspired to write these lyrics because I think punctuation is very important in the way we talk to each other, especially on text, you know, guys. If you're texting your friends, I guess a lot of you know this, but like, it feels different. If there's like, no one does like, a dot at the end of the sentence. You just don't use it when you text because you don't need to put a dot at the end.
It also almost comes off passive aggressive if you put a dot after a
exactly.
sentence.
I feel like if my best friend writes a sentence and afterwards puts a dot, it feels like, okay, she's angry or something, you know? And it's actually a true story. So the person I'm talking about in the song sent a message and put a dot after the sentence, and it felt like we are total strangers. So that's what I'm talking about in the song. So I feel it's really important.
And before you go, we want to give you a little gift. Is our lovely assistant backstage with the goodie bags? These are from Helvetia, and inside you are going to find a Swiss survival kit, bandages, Band-Aids. There's an emergency.
Are you guys trying to beat us up, or
we want you to live, girl. We want you to survive and thrive.
Bandages?
Thank you. Also a Swiss knife.
There
Thank
might
you
be.
so
I've not
much.
opened it.
Oh, how lovely.
Are you allowed to give us that?
What?
A Swiss knife, you know, Switzerland is...
Can we take that to the airport afterwards?
No. Oh, you're right.
Maybe your carry-on? No, that's a horrible idea. We'll talk afterwards.
All right.
And these shirts are actually available here if you'd like to purchase one, and at Eurovision Village.
Thank you
so
very
nice.
much.
Thank you so much.
And just a final question for the two of you. Germany has experienced the highest highs and the lowest lows at Eurovision.
Just like me.
Do you think about the result, and what do you want to do for your country on that stage?
Win. Yeah, you can.
Yeah, that's like
I
the
took your
I would
answer.
give,
I took
so-
your answer
yeah, you
because
took my
normally
answer.
he's doing like the one-word answers. Sorry. Yeah, forgot.
Fantastic. You guys, everyone, Germany's Abor Tynna.
Thank you, guys.